One night after dinner, the Parasite Five gathered together in a secret. So, what do you want to talk about, Joe? Staying up too late is bad for your skin, so let's make this quick. Okay. You know how this share house thing is ending? Oh, right. Yeah, the end is approaching faster than I expected. Has it already been a month? Weird. I was planning on finding more time to fit in mythology with her. It's been quite a long month. But rather fulfilling at the same time. Has it been fulfilling though? True, if it weren't for this show, there's no chance I would have ever lived with another guy. The same, it's the first time I've lived with others, but it's been fun. I've never had a bros night out like this either. Hey, you've already opened a bottle? Oh, was that not what I was supposed to do? Well, bottoms up! Is this wine? Naturally, actually, when I drink wine, it often reminds me of god of fertility, wine, and winemaking. Well, don't mind if I do. Here you go, Gil. Oh, and here's some for you too. Tina, you're underage, so here's some grape juice. Just pretend. What? I'm not going to drink grape juice this late at night. Oh, you done? Oh, thank you. Seriously, stop pouring. Oh, thanks? Thank you very much. Does everyone have a glass? Here we go. A toast to us. Cheers! Nice banquet. Strong finish. What vineyard is it from? Did you bring any snacks? Sorry, I don't snack much. Let me go grab something. Oh, Rule, wait a minute. It's fine, Rule. Just have a seat. So, Gil, what did you want to say? Oh, well, thanks for circling back around. When Parasite House ends, I want to show my thanks to her. Her? You mean our advisor? Yeah, she's working so hard to help us get married. Plus, Parasite House only works because of her efforts. Even though none of us are still anywhere close to getting married. No, you're really not! I believe my client will have no trouble getting married in the near future. Yeah, well, that's the point of all this, right? I still don't quite understand love, but I think I understand how fun it is to talk with women. Wait, does that mean you like her? Well, there's no one else that listens to me talk about myths like that. Plus, I kind of like getting scolded by her, too. Hey, student, how are you? Hey, TK, welcome in, welcome in. Did I just gain more rivals? I'm definitely not a rival, so don't worry about me. Just go for it, Gil. Oh great, I've got you cheering me on. Even if we started dating, you'll just take her away from me. I am good, thank you. I would never stoop so low. You totally would. Really? You've done it before! But you know, I guess maybe living here was somewhat entertaining. Oh wow, somewhat entertaining? That's high praise from you. Oh, it sounds like even Rukun has discovered the joy of living with a certain someone. Shut up! Oh, he's embarrassed. Hey, why are you spraying your mist at me? Because you've got the worst skin in the house. Alan is almost cripplingly moist. I suppose my lifestyle just leaves itself to clear skin. Anyway, if that's it, I'm going to bed. There's nothing worse for your skin than lack of sleep. Huh? But I'm fairly certain that I saw you up late working on something last night. I'm sure that was just your imagination, and I thought you were already asleep. Yeah, people seem to have trouble telling whether I'm awake or not. They seriously need to make Owen romanceable, I'm telling you. It's okay to be serious, but you should lighten up a little sometimes too. All work and no play. Ryuki, a dull boy, makes a dull boy. You sound just like my sister. Well, I'm also older than you. You should listen to your elders. Okay, boomer. My mentor used to say that all the time. Said it would give me more range as an actor. Fine, I'll go along with it for today. But I'm not doing it for you. I'm just here to think of ways to thank her, right? Ha! You're never truly honest with yourself. And you reeking booze. Are you drunk already? Who let him drink that much anyways? No one gets drunk off of that. That's true, although you might feel like you're floating in the world spinning around you. It sounds like you're drunk too, and you're the oldest one here, so you should be the responsible one. Better, I think. I always like to seek the company of a beautiful girl when I'm drinking. Why don't we ask her to join us? We can't go dragging her in here. We're supposed to be thinking of a way to thank her. You're so annoying. Just get lost. Think about it, my dude. Oh, thank you for heating it up. So this game is about a lady who is Cupid, and her job is to help the Parasite 5, the men you've been seeing, get married, so she can get a promotion. But she's actually Cupid. She came down to the human world to prove her dad, to her dad, that Cupid didn't need a bow and arrow to matchmake. And basically, I get to romance the guys. Yeah, it's a romance game. It's really not all that complicated. It's kind of complicated, but the most complicated part is making sure I choose the right options. Love is complicated, I agree. Sorry, I'm also eating food. I'm eating chicken wings, macaroni, and mashed potatoes. I'm eating dinner on stream because I got home late. I haven't eaten on stream in a very long time. I mean, I've snacked on stream, but not had like a meal. Right? I feel it. I wish it was homemade. I bought it at the store, but it's alright. It'll suffice. We'll see. We'll see if I actually able to hold a conversation. I don't know. I don't know if I trust him. Oh no! Curry chicken is not good. No, thank you. So right now on the show, on this in the game, they're on a TV show called the Parasite House, and it's a TV show basically trying to get the men ready to be in a place where they could get married. The fated day arrived, and the fourth... I think there's like 4 or 5 episodes in total. Oh, that was good actually. Love Taking Girl A. We learned his type. Oh wait, no! Why did I get... No! No! I clicked the wrong button, I'm sorry, TK. Yes? First of all, why won't you get married? And two, I think the most redneck wedding I ever saw was my friend and her husband, to date. Basically everyone was in camo and everything when they came, or like jeans and like, really casual wedding. And then he had grease on his hands, so when he kissed her, he grabbed her butt and got grease handprints on her wedding dress. She wasn't happy. But she also thought it was funny. Oh, is this the last episode? I guess by advertising each of them as one of the Parasite 5, I found fans for each of their personalities. I don't think you'll know that, unfortunately. Yeah, they sound like a bunch of Japan girls. Oh, that's really sweet of him, though. They really need to make a women romance rule. I'm not even kidding. I kind of feel gypped that he's not. Owen has fans. mean, that's kind of fun. A surprise wedding. I mean, I don't not talk about my age here. I'm in my 20s. I'm single and not married, and I know I plan to get married one day. Bruh, have higher standards for yourself, love-seeking girlie. You have to help me. This is the producer. Oh, they really? I haven't heard that actually. Poor Peter! Gil, move on, man. You're not getting her in this shirt. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm going up to someone else. This sounds more like less like a matchmaking party, more like I'm in love with you because I'm a fan. Let's hang out. I would hide with you. It's okay.
Oi. ちゃんと食べているか?
Hmm.
そうか。なら
Where, TK, where do you think you'd go overseas?
随分と盛況だ
If you
な。
had to pick, where would you, go?
彼らなら平気だろう。ああ見えて。それより、この企画がここまで成功したのは、君が頑張ってくれたからだ。
Yes, yes you did.
だが、お前ほど熱心な社員はいない。そうだろう。
Please don't give me him a romance option. I don't want to romance him by accident.
お前は会員のことを第一に考えている。ノルマを達成するだけならば、結婚生活など考えずに成婚させればいいはずなのに。
Oh, that's really nice what you
お
say.
前はしなかった。だが、おかげで私も仕事に対する考えを改めることができた。そもそも最初は恋愛などに時間をかけてはもったいないと考え、マッチングアプリを開発していたんだ。
Oh, interesting. Okay.
あの頃の私は仕事や勉学のことしか考えていなかったからな。いや、それは今もか。 だからお前のように心から会員のことを考えている社員がいてこそ我が社は成り立つ。
No, you couldn't have.
私だけでお前のような社員がいてくれてよかった。
I am awesome!
その調子で頼むぞ。
I'm really happy that you're a part of the team. I sincerely hope they'll keep up the good work. Of course they will. There's not anyone who thought so highly of me before. That always just expected me to do well. My colleagues would always ask me why I bothered to work so hard. Oh, sweet! Welcome in. As a god, I was expected to properly matchmake people. But obviously that's not normal for a human. Most people who work hard are motivated by a paycheck. So they didn't understand why I cared so much, but Mr. Snell just gave me a really nice compliment. I need to work even harder so I can keep living up to his expectations. I believe in you. Looking at the Parasite 5, I thought about how tomorrow would be another day of hard work. Yes. Yes, because they're all a lot of work. The 4th episode came to an end without any major issues. Thank goodness. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Man, they should have used his jet a lot. Oh, home sweet home. It actually feels pretty nice coming back here. I'm back, but who knows for how long. That's solid. Welcome back. I feel like once this segment of the game, like, the house is over, it's gonna be weird. I'm going back to be with my normal roommate. Comments are pretty much all positive. Just like me, lots of people questioned what kind of matchmaking event it was, but for the most part, everyone seemed to like the show. Even though it was a 1 hour special, Bomber didn't show up. I was a little worried about that, but it turned out okay. Considering how much time and energy I spent planning the event, I was relieved to say the least. Alright, time for a blog update. Putting out a post, I was planning to put together an update matchmaking support plan for the Parasite 5. As I lost myself in my work, I suddenly felt something cold touch my cheek. Huh? Ah! Oh, he's so cute. Look at that cute little pout on his face, though. A face mask, the best on the market. Wow, it's so soft. The texture, the moisturizing effect, it was almost certainly several times more expensive than the ones I normally brought for myself. Are you sure I can have this? Of course, I respect people who take their work seriously. He's so cute! He glanced at my laptop screen. Apparently, he'd come over to show his appreciation. I can't believe even Ryuki is trying to compliment me. Thank you. I couldn't help but smile as I began applying the face mask. Stop smiling, you'll mess up the alignment. Sorry, I'm just so happy. Cool. And then I suppose that's okay. Anyway, don't work too late. You should get to bed soon. Ryuki turned to go. I saw him blushing just the teeniest bit, and his ears seemed to be turning red too. Hey, look, TK, we have a saying around here, and it's I love Jesus and 2D men. So I have a long list of husbandos. Some of these men will make the cut, but I do fangirl quite a bit over anime men. Okay, yeah. Oh, frick, I never had a quick save, though. This one? Embarrassed or something? He's always so catty. It's definitely possible he was embarrassed at doing something nice or things. He didn't just miss me like he usually would. I'm sure he thought about it and picked a mask that would fit my skin the best. I'm really happy we decided to do the Parasite house project. Aha! It worked! Oh yeah, I know, you're good. I just was letting you know that that's the saying around here that I love Jesus and 2D men! I've been playing Otome games, so Japanese romance virtual novels geared at women since I was like 14. As I was working on the blog, I could practically feel my skin getting softer. He really is the glamour parasite. Oh yeah, that's fine. What kind of stuff do you enjoy? I'm just curious. Because clearly you're on Twitch. I'm assuming you're on YouTube too? I've been watching anime since I was as long as I can remember. Oh, I love podcasts. I need to listen to them more. Good night and good luck.
Oh. うまくいくかなあれ。大丈夫なはず。今日は各部屋を撮影するそうだ。みんな、掃除は済んでいるか？え、撮影入るの？やばい、あれ隠さなきゃ。
Uh-oh.
すぐ戻ってくるでしょ。
それよりほら、始まるよ。時間だ。行くぞ。
It's time to go, and we're live. Hello, hello to everyone out there in Lost York. Don't you dare touch that dial because it's time for Parasite House. I'll be your host with the most of our fun episodes. Bomber is at your service. Wow, wow, wow. Did you see that latest Parasite House episode? Talk about blowing up. Thanks, everyone. Now, we're at the 5th and final episode of the show. I'm so sad that we won't be able to support the boys in their search for love, but we have a schedule to follow. Anyway, let's check out the last episode of Parasite House. Hey, Parasite 5, what's up? I made it. I'm in the clear. Gil, you're looking a little winded. Everything okay? Don't worry, he's fine. He just had to finish up an important mission. That's right, Gil went and secured Pandora's box before it opened. Oh, that's horrible. Well, today marks a fun episode of the show. Let's have you talk about what you've learned. Oh man, I wish I could talk like that, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. I really want to be a voice actor one day. He's getting better at ignoring things. Now, let's go to your rooms and see what's happened over the past month. I had a lot of fun. I usually live alone, so it wasn't fun cooking for it, but now I got to cook for everyone. Well, not everyone. So thanks to this experience, I learned to be less pushy. This month has been insightful. And when I woke up in the middle of the night, I got shocked by the statue. Oh yeah, sometimes he sleepwalks and ends up hugging it. No way, that's not true. Well, you are, Baltimore. Maybe you're longing for Neptune. Sometimes he even says stuff like, "Don't leave me," and "I'll never forget you." Wait a minute, don't bring that up. Keep it between us. What about you? How was this experience for you? I thought it was fun. It reminded me of my childhood. It let me get back to basics and to my roots. Back when you were a kid? You mean when you were with your family? Oh no, my parents were adventurers and took me around the world. I had family wherever I went. Wow! What a shocking fact about rules! Talk about spilling the tea. But the one thing we never got to do was the film festival. Everyone was always too busy or had too full schedules. As he showed off his mythology movie collection, he had a slightly dejected look on his face. That's why I find, if I had the chance, I would want to throw a film festival. That's a heck of a lot of flicks to get through. Now, let's talk to you, Alan. How was life in the Parasite House? It was pretty fun, actually. I've never lived with other guys before, but it wasn't as bad as I expected. I didn't have to be on my guard, so I could just go out and have fun with the ladies. So yeah, not bad. He totally forgot this was supposed to be a matchmaking show. He just kept going on about how nice it was living with a group of guys. He held up a cue card that had a question about the matchmaking written on it. Alan just grinned back at me. Ah, right, we were doing the matchmaking thing too. Weren't we? But every girl I met turned me down. So we're looking for a sweet night out. Pay me a visit at Pillow Luxury on 9th Ave. Alan winked at the camera, and everyone in the studio cheered. No, stop it. You can't just openly ask for a one-night stand like that. Well, I hope you managed to find a nice wife for yourself, Alan. Anyway, on to the next room. So, Ryuki-kun, how was the last month for you? Huh? He's back to the way he was at the beginning. Ryuki just stared down in silence, but just as I was beginning to panic, he finally looked up at me. At first, I honestly thought sharing a room with someone would be the worst thing ever, but it really wasn't all that bad. Shelby doesn't sleep much, so he was rarely around, and Owen is such a quiet sleeper, were times I thought he might be dead. And he changed that weird alarm of his, so I didn't really have any rough mornings after the first one. I really am sorry about that. I wanted to use something that would guarantee we didn't oversleep during your first morning here. For me, the time I spent at work is much more important than the time I spend asleep. Bruh, take a break! Everyone's so serious here. At least you guys aren't getting woken up by Alan's phone ringing at all hours of the night. To be honest, I still don't get what's so great about marriage, but living with others is fun, so I'll give it some more thought. I'm so happy to hear that! I was so touched, I clapped my hands together, but then he hit me with one of his patented ice-cold glares. But you should really be introducing me to more women who take care of their appearance. Now he's hitting me with his complaints? If you could learn to better judge facial grades, I think that would really improve my matchmaking. Sorry, I'll try and get better at that. But I've introduced him to so many actresses and models! I knew if I said that out loud, he'd just hit me with another string of criticism. So next up we have Monsieur, or rather Owen, his stand-in. How'd you enjoy your time here, Owen? I had a lot of fun over the past month. Of course, as a new representative, I couldn't be entirely proactive. I agree, though it was nice sharing meals with such a big group of people. Cupid Corporation president is famous for being a devoted husband. You're used to living quietly with your wife, right? Yes, that's exactly right. He's not married. But to be honest, I'm a little relieved that it's coming to an end. Oh, really? Was it difficult sharing a space with a bunch of boys? Well, after all, in the end, I was nothing more than a stand-in. Right. Oh, speaking of which, my client asked me to relay a message. If status is important to you, feel free to get in touch. I'd prefer to treat this like a business relationship, but if you have any special requests, I'll do my best to meet in person. Big baller shot caller here. Then again, at least he'll try to meet. I call that improvement. Well, I wish he'd improved just a little bit more. AMSR. I've had a request to do ASMR streams that A, wouldn't know how, and B, I wouldn't know how. Even if they don't meet until after marriage. That's not a problem. In fact, it reminds me of Cupid and Psyche. After they married, he only met his wife in the darkest night, so she wouldn't learn too much. Talk about living the dream. Wow, now that sounds like a sad romance. As his advisor, I'd love to hear about any other secrets he might have. I imagine there are plenty. Yeah, probably. Anyway, if anyone out there thinks they'd be okay with that kind of setup, get in touch with Cupid Corp. Whoever it is sounds like they've got a pretty tough married life in their future. No doubt about it. Anyway, now that everyone's back in the living room together, let's get a final word from our advisor on this past month's action. I have, an audio techno mic. Anyway, oh yeah. Huh, me? This wasn't part of the script. Bomber's improvisation took me by surprise, so all I could do was stare into the camera. I should dust my mic soon. The final word on this past month. It all started with everyone showing off their muscles, and everyone selfishly ran off without even trying Bill's breakfast. But then, during date week, I started to get a sense of what made each of them so appealing. Still, even a first-hand wedding experience didn't affect their interest in marriage. They were dedicated to their work, though. There were lots of problems along the way, but everyone came to realize the importance of working together and talking things over. And I came to see that there were other ways to approach matchmaking besides what I was already used to. Ultimately, I was complimented on my efforts for the first time, and by the president himself, no less. My time here has made me realize that I still have room to grow as an advisor. I was definitely able to learn a lot, though. Living with others will always give rise to conflict, and of course, that goes for marriage, too. I realized that your ability to live with someone is about having the right mentality, not just raw compatibility. Matchmaking is my job, and as such, I want to help people learn to value romantic love just as much as getting married. So I'll keep doing my best to show everyone the wonders of being in love. I can send the mic that I have in the Discord later. I could be pronouncing it wrong. I am looking at it upside down. So, like... Bravo, what a moving speech. You heard it here. If you're looking for the love of your life, head to Cupid Corporation. You might even see me there. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have, dear viewers. Time to close the curtains of Parasite House. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'm Bomber. Hanging with the Parasite 5. Thanks go to our sponsor, Cupid Corporation. Bye-bye! Over and out. And we're out. Great job, everyone. What a fantastic way to end the show. Oh, yeah, I could. Just not right now. I totally forgot to update that. So, it's finally over. It's definitely a relief. What kind of sad at the same time? It's all over. It's not over. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. As soon as the camera stopped rolling, I flopped down on the couch. Well done, people. Why do you always try and make yourself sound more important than you are? Hey, I am the assistant director, you know. Good job, Peter. I only hired you for your look. You know, I was hoping you'd be popular with our more wanton viewers. Wonton? Yeah, I could go for some wontons. No, he said... Waiton? Waiton. They all started goofing around with each other as usual, while I was looking on in an exhausted gaze. I'm so tired. Apparently, I hadn't realized just how stressed I was this whole time, but I felt like I'd finally been set free. Oh, I almost forgot. We're having a party to celebrate the end of the show. I need to start getting the food ready. I tried summoning up the energy to get off the couch and get back to work when suddenly... Katie, good job. Huh? I turned at the sound of Gil's voice and was greeted with a gigantic bouquet. What's this? After thinking it over, we got this for you. After all, the share house wouldn't have happened without you. You guys, I really didn't do that much. If it weren't for you, I would have left the house in no time. Huh? Really? You never looked at me with contempt the way the other advisors did, so I never felt bad about being myself. Aww! So that's why. Meanwhile, having someone willing to yell at me like you did helped me reflect on how I was acting. I know it's your job, but you always did your best to put yourself in our shoes. I really like that about you. I agree, you're always so serious and professional, even though I constantly mess up. I have to improve my actions. I'll be more mindful from now on. That way, I won't hurt your feelings. Alan, Gil. I feel the same way. I honestly had no idea we had employees with so much passion. That's right, you're the MVP today. You've more than earned this banquet. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you guys! I hold out my arms, wondering if it's okay to accept such a heartfelt gift. The banquet's gentle fragrance tickled my nose. Oh wow, this smells beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone. You're welcome. Here's a personal present from me to you. Huh? He grabbed my arm, and I suddenly lost my balance. Ah! Thank you for the past month. Here's a token of my appreciation. Hey! Too close! How did he manage to trip just now? Maybe he suddenly got weak in the knees. Our month together was fun. I experienced things I never had before, though I do have some regrets. Huh? You have regrets? Yes, I wanted to grow even closer to you, but I couldn't. Let's continue sharing this space back at my place. Huh? What are you implying? I can get Roma, Troy, and the Hercules queued up for an all-night Olympian fest. It'll be a night to remember. Rule whispered his words sweetly into my ear. It was a passionate invitation to his own mythology society for two. Rule, why don't you try using all this motivation to read your scripts again? Huh, did I sound like I was in love? Incredibly so. Okay, I gotta try this right now. Oh, that was so cute! Rule let go of me and ran off to his room. While he's better at cohabitating with others, he's a long ways away from living with someone he loves. Oh, Katie, if you're doing that mythology study thing, I want it. Hey, Wolf, welcome in! Oh, are you also interested in mythology, too? Huh? No, I was just talking to her. I'm not actually. Wicked, that's great. 2's company, but 3's even better. Let's start with this movie. We can talk afterwards. Thanks for contributing to the goal! Wait, no, wait! I don't want to go! I still need to talk my turn! No! Rule suddenly dragged Gil out of the room. At the same time, Peter entered the room carrying a plate of... Let's get this party started. Let's get it started! I hired a catering service for the party today, so relax and enjoy the food. What about girls? Are they being catered to? Alan, you're gross. Absolutely not. But I love you, Alan. You ordered plenty of salad. Excellent. As always, it's my job to meet the demands of our company's members. I'm hungry too! Hold on! Wait for me! Gil cried out from the back as Rule launched into yet another of his mythology lectures. That much hadn't changed, but I didn't really mind. Seeing them all getting along like this, I couldn't help but smile. I'm so glad we decided to do this share house. It started off as a way to advertise Cupid Court, but it ended up being a good learning opportunity for the Parasite Pack too. Anyway, I should just relax and enjoy the party. The catering service really was quite extravagant. I grabbed a tasty looking sandwich and took a big bite. Even Mr. Snail was making an effort to enjoy the spread, rather than going off for his usual jelly drinks. For better or for worse, this was our last night at Parasite House. Oh, no more. Oh, I don't think I can take another drink. Did they drink all night? The next morning I woke up and saw everyone passed out in the living room. It was like a pile of corpses. Hey everyone, good morning? My head is pounding. I don't think I'd ever drank that much before. Mr. Snail stood up, his hands pressed to his head. I held out a glass of water for him. How late did you all stay up drinking last night? I honestly have no idea. The last thing I remember is Will putting on one of his mythology movies. Oh, that's right. Everyone just kept trying to brag about how they could hold their liquor better than everyone else. It was very loud and very stupid. And Ryuki can't drink, so... They don't try to make you drink, did they? Of course not! I put the scene and went to bed at the first opportunity. Smart man. Thank goodness. Everyone looks so pitiful. Hey, Owen, get it together. I would like to request a day off. Yeah, Owen doesn't look like he'd get much work done today. I guess a day of suffering is inevitable after a night of drinking like that. Just drink some electrolytes and eat some food. Maybe you should take the day off to Mr. Snail. Maybe I will. I don't have any pressing business today, luckily. So, would you mind waking me up around noon? Mr. Snail staggered off towards his room, clearly suffering from his hangover. I've never seen him in this kind of shape before. Since he wants to wake up at noon, he probably still plans to go into the office. Well, that's his call. For my party, I told him when I'd be working remotely during Parasite House, so I don't really want to leave them like this, so I guess I can just go back to the office tomorrow instead. I decided I could afford to do my work from Parasite House for the day. That makes sense. That's solid. Whew. After eating breakfast, I loaded up the Parasite House blog. I didn't get a chance to update it last night because of the party, but I wanted to write up a post thanking all of our viewers. Huh? There's a bunch of new comments on our previous blog post. I was immediately curious and clicked on the comment section. There were over 100 new comments. All of them said, I want to marry the Parasite 5. That wouldn't be a problem, except every post had the exact same text. And looking closer, all the posts had the same username, which meant a single person wrote all of them. Oh, that's annoying. And time-consuming, man. As soon as Mr. Snow woke up, I let him know what I'd found. I see, so one person wrote every one of these posts, huh? Yeah, the sentiment is fine, but posting the exact same thing so many times is kind of worrying. The user had a link to her Instagram profile, so I clicked on it. I was greeted with even more scary fantasies. I want him to spray me down and insult me. Do you think he'd notice me if I brought every single item in his drink boutique? I want Gil to pamper me till I'm totally useless. He's an editor, right? Maybe I'll hire him to write all of my posts. I want to kidnap Owen and force him to tell me how to find... I'm gonna add every member of the Parasite 5 to my own personal harem. Oh goodness, that's not how you set a harem. No, all of the comments had photos attached, like candid shots of Ryuki and Alan's storefront. This is like soccer lover stuff. If you don't do something, it could lead to real trouble. We need to take some kind of action to protect our members, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Thank you for telling me about this. As far as the company goes, what do you suggest? Wait, me? Of course. The ad agency and myself will make the final call, but as someone on the front lines, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Well, if it were up to me, I knew I had to choose my words carefully. Okay, so, reporting her Instagram could just, make her mad, and or get rid of the evidence of her being a creeper? Cause I mean, like, oh my god, take a drink. What's concerning to me here is that, she's taken photos of where two of the members work, so I say report police. We should probably go straight to the police. On top of stalking, there's also potential defamation, even criminal intimidation. I see. I guess that's the best course of action. I wouldn't want my secretary getting himself kidnapped after all. Okay then, I'll take care of that on my end. Great, thank you. Well, if you'll excuse me, I should probably get to work. I printed out the comments and put them on my desk. I couldn't stop thinking about it as I left the room. As I said a silent prayer to ask that nothing bad came of the situation. Cause like, the social media site probably wouldn't do much. A wasted love. I haven't been in the office in so long. How I've missed these uneventful days. It's officially been 2 days since Parasite House ended, so I'm back to the office. It's business as usual. Everyone has moved out of the Parasite 5 share house. Those comments will be dealt with by the legal team and the president. They'll be making police reports. I heard that even issued a formal warning to the commenter. Thankfully, they got scared and apologized for their actions. As a result, the commenter's social media accounts were restricted, and the comments on the official blog were deleted. I guess that's that. I feel like that's not going to be the end of that, actually. Well, no, nothing has been solved yet. In fact, now I need to ramp up my efforts to get the Parasite 5 match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. After all, I was busy dealing with Parasite House and the broadcast. Thanks to the show, the Parasite 5 are a hit. Memberships are up specifically because a lot of people are interested in them. I want to heal his heart. I'll wait until he's comfortable meeting me. These kinds of members joined our listing. Though honestly, I want the Parasite 5 to handle their own problems, but then they'll be running around in circles for years. But if the women they meet are understanding and willing to accept them, there might be some wonderful matches. Love begins when two people meet in the middle. However, if one person takes the initiative, that's just as good too. Alright, time for some emails. Hey Katie! Back at your desk? You're coming home tonight, yeah? I was ready to get down to business, but suddenly Clarice hugged me from behind. Her beautiful scent embraced me. Oh Clarice, I'm sorry I left you all alone. Seriously, I'm like a rabbit. I was going to die without you. Anyway, how is Parasite House? Did you get any? Oh my god, Clarice! We're in the office right now. Save that for home. We still haven't figured out that, MC here is Girls Under Drinking Love. She hasn't figured it out yet. Well, if Clarice hit on anyone, they wouldn't be able to resist. Matter of fact, Clarice has had a lot of partners because of her crimes. That's why I don't want Gil to get tangled up with her. She's a good friend of mine, just like Clarice. Oh no. Oh fine then, just blame your incompetence on your customers. What happened to the customer's always right, huh? I heard a door slam shut and saw a member storm out of the meeting room. This company is the worst. I've been a member for years and I have nothing to show for it except receipts. Talk about a scam. I keep telling you that I'm only into men with an LCI, yet I keep getting men who are below my standards. Cupid Corp sucks. And there she goes. Someone needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror and long past someone's status. Clarice, hush. Clarice isn't an advisor, so she just says the first thing that comes to mind about customers. Then again, in my experience, those types of customers tend to end their membership eventually. No matter what we do, they get an attitude and quit. Then they write a 1-star review and turn into online haters. But if they get to that level of anger, there's nothing we can say or do for them. Recently, there's a load of these members. In fact, I recently saw a member throw down at the reception desk. What? Really? Yeah! They became members because of Parasite House, but weren't getting to meet any hotties on the same level. I thought about the comments directed at the Parasite 5 and started to get worried all over again. I hope this doesn't hurt Cupid Corp's image and reputation further. Because of Parasite House, Cupid Corp has had a boom in membership, still, it doesn't hurt to be too careful. Yeah, oh no. Even difficult customers need our support. After all, if the membership of Cupid Corp drops, I won't be able to matchmake for them. At that moment, my Cupid bow pendant started shining. It felt like it was telling me to use it. She's going to quit no matter what, so it's not cheating, right? She's a non-member, and I'm not her advisor, so... That suggestion formed in the back of my mind as if there was a devil on my shoulder. Wait, no, that would go against my goals. After all, I left home because I told Dad that I would help people fall in love without using my arrow. If I use it now, I'll just prove myself wrong. I shook my head in frustration and let go of my arrow. The customer is no longer gone, and since the customer is long gone, and since we couldn't help her, she could ruin our reputation even more. I need to work hard and work smart. Matchmake twice as hard and twice as many people. That's even more reason to get the Parasite 5 married. Clarice, I need to go back to work. Yeah, you sure look motivated. Motivated! I'm motivated! This is my calling, my duty, really. I smiled and turned back to my computer. I looked at the mountain of applications, all for the Parasite 5. And then I spent the entire day selecting 5 female members for each of the Parasite 5. I emailed them my list. Oh, that's cool. Good for her. I finished my work for the day and headed home. Already night had fallen. Another late night. I wonder if Clarice is waiting for me. I walked along alone through the night to the subway station, and then I heard my phone ring. Is it Clarice? I should apologize. We had promised to go drinking tonight to celebrate my return back home. I don't think it's Clarice. I get on the subway and take out my phone. Quickly I realized it wasn't Clarice who was messaging me. Gil, Rule, and Ryuki too? What could this be about? Ryuki. Wait, what? I couldn't help but cry out at the message. I'm sorry. I can't deny my feelings anymore. I tried to forget. I tried to move on. I tried to find new love. But I just couldn't do it, so I'm giving up on looking for some new romance. This is it, me running away. I promise I'm going to follow through on my desires. He's quitting? Wait, what about Rule? Our rehearsal were so much fun, thanks. Those compliments you gave me at the end showed me exactly what I need to do to make it seem like I'm in love. So I think it's time for me to go. Let's get lunch sometime, yeah? This is not looking good. Oh no. He hasn't even fallen in love. Wait, could Ryuki also be? Oh no, not my babe! Not my romance! Living in that share house has shown me what I'm lacking as a designer, so I've decided to leave. I only came here because of my sister, and I know now that I have no need to get married. I'm sure we'll meet again. In the meantime, be sure to take good care of your skin. He said it's no longer necessary. Wait, does that mean that I was getting really motivated to help find them matches, but in one fell swoop, all 3 of them decided to quit Cupid Court. Oh no. Oh no. The next day, after yesterday's incident, I contacted the president. He agreed to meet with me at 5 a.m., so I went to his office promptly. Mr. Snail, we've got a huge problem. Every member of the Parasite 5 besides Monsieur has left the company. Oh, yesterday you said it was just 3 of them. I went back to my office to confirm, but Alan has already canceled his membership. I tried calling him, but he didn't pick up. So the Parasite 5 is now the Parasite 1? Oh no! Oh no! What should I do? Parasite House put us on the map, and a bunch of our new members are here just for them. They won't like hearing the news, but all we can do is tell them the truth and try to introduce them to our other members. I guess so, but I had such high hopes for them all to experience a truly wonderful relationship. So am I just supposed to manage? Yes, well, there are a few things to consider where he's concerned too. For the time being, let's put an end to any Parasite-related tasks. Just return to your normal duties starting tomorrow. Okay. I understand. Normal duties, so I won't be looking after the Parasite 5 anymore, which means... My promotion! Is that off the table now? Oh, that? I don't think you have anything to worry about. Thanks to your hard work on the Parasite House, business has been great for us. I think you can expect good news on that end. Oh, thank goodness. It wasn't great for my original goal to prove my dad wrong, but it still felt nice knowing someone appreciated my efforts. I'm sorry, but I'm late for a conference call. Did you need anything else from me? A conference call at 5 in the morning? Mr. Snail is just as much of a workaholic as ever, I guess. No, I think that's all. If you'll excuse me. Of course, and again, you've done excellent work here. Well, that's not really what I was expecting to happen. They all quit. They all left me. How could they? And so, my Parasite 5 challenge came to an end. But at the same time, that end created a whole new challenge for me. Uh-oh. As always, remember to eat some food, get some sleep, and drink some water because you important so to help. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye! And I was just getting into it. We do have another blue cake pop as well. I might. That cherry, huh? Shh! Office! Public space! Not the time! Save it for at the house! And here I was wondering how you stayed in a situation like that. We had a bathroom schedule. Really? You mean to tell me you didn't get all soaked up with any of those handsome men? Normal people don't do that, Clarice. Clarice put her finger to her lips and tilted her head. But she looked so cute and playful, like an imp.